Hello everybody, welcome back to another Thursday evening Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope you're all doing well. Good to see all you back. For those of you that weren't here earlier, good to see you guys today. Cameron, good to see you. JJ, what's up, man? Welcome back. Sebastian, good to see you. Precise, good to see you. Reggie, good to see you. Joe, good to see you. Michael, good to see you. Gods, welcome back, man. Euro Aviation, good to see you. Tanner, good to see you. School is cool, good to see you, man. Summer, hello. Kango, hello. Good to see everybody here. Slow mode, yes, we've always had slow mode. I don't know why it's deciding to pop up like that, but we've always had slow mode here on the channel, at least by 5 seconds. It stops the spam, and it makes it a lot easier for us to catch people who are constantly spamming. Gary, good to see you, man. Davis, good to see you. Chris Clark, good to see you. Will, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Atif, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, my friends. The sun has just set here in Portland, so let's not waste any time. I kind of still want to get a sunset departure if we can. So let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. It's already yelling at me to open up the door to let the passengers board. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll let the passengers board. That should all be done up in there. And let's go ahead and start working on some of the aircraft, chat, shall we? So let's go to the overhead. Let's go and get our battery switch 1 and 2 to the on position. I need to get the ground power out. GPU usually helps. We'll go upstairs. We'll select the GPU. Beautiful. Come back down here. I'm going to get a little brightness on the overhead, a little bit of brightness on the pedestal, and a little bit more on the main panel. Good. We'll get the no smoking to the on position. We'll arm our emergency exits. I'm going to open up the EPU door. Everything else looks good here. We've got our nav lights on. Everything else is set there. We'll do a quick little test here of our fire extinguisher system. Good, everything works there, happy with that, beautiful. Let's come down here, everything looks great there. I'm happy with all of that, beautiful, cool. Let's come down here, let's start working on some things. So we're gonna go to flight details, we're gonna import from SimBrief. Yes. The E-Jets, does it have VNAV yet? No, it does not have VNAV. Portland over to Salt Lake City, Skywest 3494. Beautiful. Looks good. We'll accept that. We'll accept that. Wonderful. 74 passengers on board today. Block time gate to gate 1 hour and 55 minutes, which is crazy because usually it's closer to 3 hours. It's like 2 hours and 50 or 2 hours and 40 or something like that. So, yeah, man. Cap, so glad you're flying this bird and being honest about it. Kudos, sir. Good to see you, Ken. Thanks for the kind words, man. Appreciate you, dude. Wash, good to see you, man. Thank you for the kind words as well. It was a ton of fun, man. Yep. Everything looks good there. We're already 11 minutes late on our departure. I don't know why that is, but that's all fine. Cool. Let's go to our departure tab now. We'll plug in some information here. We've got cargo. We've got passengers. We've got fuel. I mean, I'm just going to confirm all of those numbers. 12,070 is correct, and everything looks good there. Okay. Zero fuel weight should be 6704. I don't know what the zero fuel is. We'll see here in a second. But we are going to expect 28 left for departure. It is dry. We'll expect 28 left again. It is dry. The only difference, we're just going to take flaps 1 on this one. We'll see the difference between the two. Sync up our load sheets and sync up the weather. We'll go ahead and calculate that, and then we'll go ahead and instant the loading on the aircraft. Beautiful. Now that that is done, we can go ahead and hit our manifest tab, and we can, of course, review some information. KPDX 28 left is 11,000 feet long. Takeoff CG 18.2. We're going to do a flaps 2 departure. V speeds 38, 42, 43. Clean at 198. Trim 3.7. I'm going to go ahead and send that to the McDo. Again, the cool little feature. You're actually going to see the first officer now go through and start importing all of that data that we just accepted over there. So it's really cool. I really like how they how that's done and how they do that. So absolutely awesome. While we're doing all that, we can tune to ATIS. ATIS should be on 12835. Let's see if we can get our ATIS here. We've got ground and tower online for us, which is absolutely awesome. If you guys do want to join, we are on FlightSim, so please do feel free to join up if you're on FlightSim.
2.2. Altimeter 3008.
Okay.
Simultaneous visual approaches in use, runways 10 left and 10. Jet aircraft passing
that seems
along
old.
the visual approach. Departing runways 10 left and 10. Our nav approach is available on request. Notices to air mission. Pushback onto taxiways Tango and Kilo requires ATC clearance. Advise on initial contact. You have information Quebec.
Okay, so I'm showing Lima. I'm not quite sure what's going on. What? Weird. I'm getting weird reports. Let's see what they're giving us here for that one. Didn't you post your wing views in the E-Jets from the other stream? I didn't. No, sorry, Cameron. I'll have to do it afterwards, man. You know, Cameron, I know that people love my wing. Well, hold on. I could probably do it right now. I always say it's the best. You guys, at some point, you have to configure how to. You got to figure out how to do your own wing views. Trust me when I say this. It may be a pain in the ass initially, but man, it's just so much better once you can just configure them. I'm going to upload it for you right now. Where is it? Thank you for reminding me. Open FSS E175. Okay, they're uploaded for you, man. E175 views and info. Got you up there, man. Any DC Ops LaGuardia planned in this bird? We'll see. Maybe in the weekend. We'll see how she goes. But yeah. What are my sensitivity settings? I haven't really messed with them all that much. The same as how I fly my other aircraft. Winds are 110 at 9, 10 mile visibility, scattered at 41, scattered at 25, 3008. That's weird, man. I'm not getting, am I not on live, hold on. Am I not on live weather in the sim? Weather, it's not. Okay, I don't know why that hasn't been ticked. I have to do that every time now. I don't know why it's doing that. Real-time live weather. Okay, now if we do that, now it's actually showing 3008. Okay. I don't know what was going on. That was weird. I wonder if I should resync that, which I probably should, and then go to calculate and then manifest and send to make do. We're going to make him do all that over again just because I feel like that's a little bit weird. Timothy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Does Nightbot tell you the airport's like the UK? Yeah, you can put in anything that you want, man. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we have ATIS information, Lima. They're still departing and arriving on the 28s. which I feel like is old because we have Quebec, so maybe it just hasn't been updated. Maybe they are departing off of the 10s. Anyways, let's find out. Let's tune to ground 121.9, and we'll go ahead and grab our clearance, and that way we can kind of put it to end right there. So 121.9. My radio stack does work, so that's always great to see. 121.9. We are planned. We're taking the whammy 4 to IMB. I think it's Imperial. I forget what IMB is, but that's there. We're taking the whammy. I think we can take the whammy 4 out of any runway. Yeah, take the whammy 4 out of 10 left or 28 left. So if we get 10s, we'll get 10 left. If we get 28s, we'll get 28 left. So we'll see what they want to do this evening. Portland ground, good evening. Skywest 3494 info Quebec, IFR to Salt Lake City, please.
Skywest 3494, Portland ground, good evening. Clear to Salt Lake City International Airport via Whammy for departure. Kimberly transition that is filed. Maintain 7,000. Departures, frequencies 135.45, squawk 7446.
All right. Alrighty, Skywest 3494 is cleared into Salt Lake City, whammy 4, Kimberly transition. As filed, will maintain 7,000, departure frequency 135.45, squawking 7446.
Skywest 3494, readback is correct. Call for push and start, expect runway 10 left at Echo.
We'll call for push and start, and we'll expect runway 10 left at Echo. Thanks, Skywest 3494. All right, sweet. Well, there we have it. We know exactly what we're going to expect now, chat. That is great. I missed a donation earlier. Bear with me. Who was that? That was Yavuz with the 249. Says, double dose of Captain Canada is always fun. Thanks so much, Yavuz. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for the donation earlier. Thank you for the donation right now as well. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really do appreciate that, man. Is this plane worth it now? Depends, man. As I say, it depends what you're looking for. If you're somebody that's looking for like a Phoenix level or a PMDG level or an Innie build level, no, it's not. If you're somebody that is okay with having to do like verticals descent and flight level change and stuff like that, yeah, sure, maybe that could work. But yeah. I don't know. It's tough to say. It really depends what you're looking for. That's kind of why I'm flying it. I'm doing my best to kind of show what you can do and what it is. But it really, really, really depends what you're looking for in an aircraft, man. Like, really depends. Okay, cool. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Let's go over to... He should be done all of his stuff. Yeah, he's done all of his stuff. Wonderful. So, let's go to our route tab, and let's go ahead and plug in some information here. So, we're going to Salt Lake City. It's going KSLC. Let's worry that at KSLC. KSLC. And we'll throw that into there. Beautiful. Alex. My goodness, dude.
Dealing with other chats while you were away reminded me how lucky we are to have this community and mods. Man, there are some real doozies out there.
Yeah, there really are. Brendan, thank you very much, man, for the $5 donation. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much. And then Alex coming in with the 200 smackaroons. 34.94? Yeah, that's what we are. 34.94. Alex, thank you very much for support, my friend. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties. Brendan as well. Thank you for the continued support, gentlemen. That is extremely kind. If you get some damaged Smitties and some no floaties, thank you very much, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind, Alex. I will get you on top of that leaderboard here in a second. I'll also switch that around.
Glad to have you back,
Thank you, man. Really do appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Let's go to our departures. Runway, we're going to be departing 10 left. You heard that. We're going to be on the whammy 4 departure with the Kimberly transition. We'll go ahead and apply that. Beautiful. That should be all into there. Wonderful. We're then going to go back to our route tab. We're going to go, sorry, flight plan route tab. We're going to send off our request. Reggie, what's up, man? Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you for 13 months as well, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Flight plan received. Go over here, apply. Give that a second to run through. Decap, look, the winds before takeoff. Microsoft weather is bugged again. Winds over 200 knots at some airports. Okay, I'll have a look. It's not, I haven't seen any issues here, but I'll take a look, man. Thank you. Flight plan page, that should be all of that, right? I think it's pretty straightforward. It's Kimberly to Boise to BYE. Yep, there's the flight plan, chat. Super simple. Okay, cool. That's good. And then for our arrival, let's see what the winds are doing down here in Salt Lake City. KSLC. See what the winds are doing there. I think we're planning the 3-4s, but I'm not too sure. I'm going to go back to our route tab. We're going to go to arrival. Winds are calm. Do we have any ATC in Salt Lake? What do they do in real life right now? Let's see what Salt Lake is doing in real life. KSLC. KSLC. Salt Lake show on map. What are we doing for arrivals? Looks like they are arriving on the 3-4s. Correct? Where are you going here? Yeah, you're going to Salt Lake. You're on the 3-4s. Where are you going? He just departed Salt Lake, but he departed on the one. Okay, the 3-4s. Good. Okay, cool. So we're going to plan for the 3-4s. So we're going to go to runway. If we have a quick look here at Salt Lake, what's going on here? Huge no floaties. Reggie with 5 gifted members after becoming, after celebrating his 13-month subscription. Reggie, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the 5 gifted members as well. Incredibly kind. Guys, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Dreadful Death, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, my man. Good to see you. All right. 3-4 left is what we're going to plan, chat. We're parking right up here. That is where Southwest. That is where Skywest, Alaska parks, right up there. So we're going to expect 3-4 left. So we'll plan 3-4 left. We're going to be on the Skis 5 arrival. We'll expect the ILS. Let's open this up here. Approach. We're expecting 3-4 left. Pin it. Have a look. Putter. Where's FFU? No, it's like way down here, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to go from Putter. We're going to be on the Skis 5 with the Bravo Yankee India transition, and we'll go ahead and apply that. Beautiful. That should be all of that. We can look at our flight plan and we'll just make sure that all of that is correct. So if we actually go to the Skis 5, our first should be Burley, and then it should be to EFTA to Blida to Bear. So EFTA to Blida to Bear to Skis to Hooper to Dane, from Skis to Hooper to Dane to Ante to Cedar. Ante and Cedar is what we want to see next. Ante, Cedar, Raider Vectors, Putter, Camry, Dunlop, Flag, in for 2-4 left. Sorry, 3-4 left. Perfect. Everything is there. Everything that we need. Great. Let's go to our performance tab. Let's go to our perf init. We'll plug in some numbers here. Cruise altitude today, we're going up to 33,000 feet. Our cruise winds are going to be 051 at 29, so a slight tailwind, but nothing too crazy. Zero fuel weight, 67,404. That is correct. And fuel 1270 is all set there. Gross weight, 79,474. That is correct. That's 300 pounds more than what I'm showing over here, but that's fine. Cool. That's all set. I'm happy with that. Let's go to our performance page once again. We're going to go to our departure limits. Everything looks good there. We're going to go to our takeoff. We're going to see our V-speeds, 39, 42, 44. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and head over to our map page. I'm going to want to go to TCAS on, vert profile on, airports and nav aids can go off, and all of that looks good to me there. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. All is set there. It should be, if we look at our departure, go here to the whammy 4. It should be River, Kosug, and Hattis. Now, it might have deleted that. Flight plan. Yeah, it's taking us right to Kimberly. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go to departure. Runway, 10 left. This is for whammy 4. Kimberly. Apply. I'm wondering if it just messed that up before. Flight plan. Okay, there we go. So again, because I messed that up, now it's got runway 10, River, Kosug, Hattis, Whammy, Kimberly, Boise. Good, cool. Everything's in there now. Perfect. That is a much better departure. I like the way that looks. Okay, cool. Let's go to, that's it actually. We're done. We'll go to performance page, Perfinite. That should all be there. That's all done there, which it is. Good. We'll go back to our perf page. We're going to go to departure limits. We're going to go to takeoff. We're going to put this guy over to flight plan page. Good. Let's go upstairs. APU can go on. We'll go ahead and get the passenger seated. Red beacon light can go on as well. What do we got going on here? We've got AJ coming in with 10 gifted members. You guys are absolute bananas, man. Huge no floaties to you, AJ. Thank you for the continued support, man. That is incredibly kind. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you so much for supporting the streams, dude. Thank you, guys. If you got a gifted membership from AJ, please make sure you say thank you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you so much, AJ. Appreciate you, man. I'm also working on getting Alex up here onto the leaderboard with his 200 smackaroons, grabbing top spot on that leaderboard. Slowly bumping everybody down. There we go. Vape down again. There we go. Sweet, guys. Thank you all so much again. Appreciate you all so much, man. Is that a Shure mic? It is the Shure SM7B. Shure SM7B. Okay, cool. Everything's good. Ready to go. APU's on. External power comes off. That's all good. Hydraulic pumps go on. We go to GSX. We call for pushback and departure. Good. Hey, Gap, thanks to you and all the FlightSim crew. I got Navigraph. Gotta say, it feels good to use an up-to-date AirAC and charts that say Jeppesen. Yes, absolutely, Sanjay. Congratulations, man. It sure is. That's if it was a sponsored stream chat. We'd start saying things like that. It sure is. All right, we need to call for push and start because we need to push back onto an active taxiway, which is Tango.
Push on to kilos approved.
So we're going to call. That sun is setting. Do you guys want me to keep it real time? I'm assuming you guys want to keep it real time today. We haven't flown a night flight in a while, so it might be nice to do a real time. Danny, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Once this gets VNAV and custom FMC, it's going to be very good. It flies and ends very well. It does, Jerry. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Right now, I'm giving it about a 5.5, 6 out of 10, but I do agree. Yeah. Sunset time, so you want me to what? Bring it back like an hour? If we bring it back like 4:50, 3:53, that's an hour. That should be good right about there. There we go. How much money do we raise? Over $23,000. Over 23,000 USD. Okay, they're going to be connecting, and they're going to be asking us which way to go here any second. How's the flight model? It's good. Feels good, man. It's actually pretty fun to fly. Well, Portland ground, Skywest 3494, push and start on to Tango, please.
Skywest 3494, push on to Tango approved, nose facing west.
Push on Tango is approved, nose facing west. Thanks. Skywest 3494. Why isn't this... It was being really weird. Oh, I know why it was doing it. I'm an idiot. Because it probably was yelling at me to remove the ground power. Ground, close that, remove the GPU, remove all of that stuff. Okay. I don't know. It's upset at me. Operate. No, I don't want the jetway. I didn't mean to do that. Continue pushback. Okay, you know what? Let's restart the Kutal script. I think we broke it. That was my fault. I left the GPU out. It probably said something. I didn't hear it. Anytime I try and accept a GIF, it just says buy membership. What country are you in? Sometimes it can be a little bit weird. All right, there we go.
Hawaiian 25 requesting for clearance to Honolulu. Ready to
Honolulu.
Hawaiian 25.
Alrighty, so we've been cleared up to 7,000 feet. So let's bug up 7,000. Good. We're going to be on nav track. It is an RNAV departure, so we're going to arm LNAV. Good. And then once we get pushed back and everything's set up, we'll arm auto throttle. I like to pre-select. I won't do it now. We'll do it in a second.
Departure checks completed.
James, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Are you back in the real world? What do you mean? Doing our real world ops? Yes. Excuse me. The jet bridge should have gone, but that's okay. Link should be in the description, JJ. There should be a direct link. It should be like right up top, close. It's going to be through Streamlabs. Should get to blame Dan for the FO. Dude, that's 3 times today. I don't know. Apparently I'm rusty. Nose left. No, we want nose right. Right? Nose left. Fuck, now I'm super confused. Nose left. I think we want nose left. Hopefully we did this right. Park brakes released. Good. Good. Everything's good. Everybody's seated. Everything is set. That was my bad with the jet bridge. It didn't want to leave. Oh, there we go. Now it goes. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and spool up engine number 2. Enjoy, friends.
Hello, Woodland Cloud. Charlie.
Pilot calling, say again.
Hotel Lima Charlie.
Blame Dan.
Hotel Lima Charlie 231. Where were you looking for?
Back flying again? We are.
Hotel Lima Charlie, clear, Portland delivery's on now. You can contact them on 120.125.
Is it cold up in Ottawa? Yes. It's a little bit warm. Today and tomorrow is a little bit more seasonally warm, but yeah, it's hovering around 0. Around negative. Why do you say the Captain Sim planes are unflyable? Who said that they're unflyable? I just said I wouldn't fly them. I don't think I ever once said Captain Sim planes are unflyable. I think this is partly what's wrong with the internet, is people take what you say and they put their own spin on it and then ask questions like that. I never once said they're unflyable. I said I wouldn't fly them. That's yeah, if that makes sense. Park brake set. If you would like to go spend your money on Captain Sim products, you can go and spend your money. 3 years from EyeDoc Joe, my man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kev, do you think that the SciTech throttle and yoke from Logitech are a worthy pick? No. Got some rudder pedals from a friend and now honestly looking for a yoke. Nah, they're not, man. If I'm being on, not in 2023. No. Maybe 2003? Yes. Not 2023, man. I'm sorry. They're not worth it, dude. No. Yeah. Go get us the quote arrow, and you go timestamp it. You go back in the video, timestamp it, send it to me on Discord. I'll watch it. Okay? No problem. When has Logitech stuff been good in the last 10 years? I like the radio panel, but yeah, the Logitech yoke, nah. It's not worth it. Not in today's day and age, man. No way, dude. No way. Upgraded PC to a 3090 with an i9 13900K 64 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM and got it for Steel 2. Nice. Some great specs, man. It's a beast of a computer, my friend. Beast of a computer. All right, we got 2 stable engines. Set flaps 2 degrees for takeoff. Captain, how's the plane? I see a lot of E-175s in the local airport. Wondering if it's any good. I'm on Xbox, though. It'll be a little bit... You can't get this on Xbox. I don't think it's available for Xbox. But, yeah. To be honest, when you new radio panel too, that one is decades old and it's missing the 3rd digit. Correct. Yep, it would be nice if they could do that. I think somebody's edited it. You can do weird things with it, but yeah. I'd buy a Logitech stick if you absolutely must have one. The yoke, no. Yeah, like the, whatever, the $20 or $30 one? Sure, yeah. Gam Diaz, my man, 38 months. Incredible. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of the channel. I appreciate you, man. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Gab, shoot RNAV approach with this aircraft? You can. Yep, you can shoot RNAV approaches. They do work. All right, 2 good engines. Engine number, EPU is off. That's all good. Everything else is good up there. We're going to go with a trim value. It wants 3.7. I'm going to go with 3.2. I always take off about, I'm going to go actually 3. I always take off about half a trim value. Otherwise, the nose will kind of hit a bump and it might be a little bit bouncy. We're going to go with auto throttle arm.
Raffles, my donation was almost $5 here. Lol, I'm not sure the exchange rate, so here's something. How much it is.
JJ, man, thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate you dropping the $25 dono. Huge enough floaties to you, my man. Thank you for the support. Incredibly kind, man. I really do appreciate that. You're incredibly kind. Guys, let's get some love and chat for JJ dropping the 25 bones. Congrats again on everybody winning all of those cool prizes, man. Seriously, it's absolutely incredible. Okay, auto brake RTO. EPU is shutting down, so that's good. We'll go and get the nose light on, and we should let him know that we are ready to taxi. Flight beam, this is Flight beam PDX, yes. Very well done as well. You said that they're not flyable without freeware add-ons. Correct. Yes, that's more accurate of what I would say. Yes. Have you ever flown those airplanes without using any of the freeware add-ons? The FMC doesn't really work unless has he gone and updated them with the new, with like the whatever the hell it was, does the CaptainSim products now use like the native 787 and 747 flight model and that type of stuff, or how does that work? Did he update any of that or no? I guess no, but maybe he did. Who knows? Probably ground Skywest 3494 ready to taxi, 10 left.
Skywest 3494, runway 10 left Echo, taxi via Tango, Echo 3, Echo. You'll be behind Delta 737.
Alright, we'll taxi 10 left at Echo via Tango. Echo 3 Alto will be behind the Delta 73. Skywest 3494. Alright. Hasn't had any updates to the CaptainSim planes. Got you. Okay. Park brake is off. Move ourselves forward. Are these default sounds? They are. Yes. Yeah. Sounds are okay, right? So. Sir Cap, gotta go have a lot of study for tests. No worries, man. Stay chill, man. Finally on the move, Microsoft back to my hard drive. The folder is getting large. Oh yes, that will happen. Yeah, for sure. Just purchased the Boeing TC-8 yoke and throttle today. Looking forward to the difference with hand flying. It's absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. You stopped using Microsoft Flight Simulator because of this airplane? Well, that sucks, man. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but there's a lot of better airplanes out there than this airplane, so just keep that in mind. I love it when people quote you and then have to qualify quoting you to make the original quote sound honest. Well, that's why I was like, go get me the quote, because I don't ever remember saying that. Go get me the quote. What I said was that I will never fly the CaptainSim, the Latin VFR, any of those types of products, because I still firmly believe that it's absolutely ludicrous that I have to buy a payware product to then put freeware mods in said paid product to make it fly, to make it properly resemble a payware airplane, right? Like, that's, yeah, no. No way. That's absurd, dude. I didn't have to do anything with this. I just downloaded this and it's, you know, we're good to go. Right, he wants us Echo 3 and then a right turn on Echo. I don't see... Oh, there's the... Okay, shit, that was my fault. Park brake bug. My fault. Takeoff checking complete. This fucking guy. I thought it was a no-fly the FSS until they released the VNAV. Yeah, well, you know what? Captain be fucking bored, Les. I need a break from the constant 737 and A320 that's been in my life for the last 2.5, 3 years. I needed a break, man. And you know what? It was either this or Captain Sim or Latin VFR, and, well, quite frankly, I think I made the right decision. I said I would never fly the Captain Sim and the Latin VFR bullshit, but we have from the A310. Again, the only problem with the A310, dude, is it's just nobody flies the A310 anymore. Like, it's fun for a little bit, but there's just, you know, nobody flies it, man. It's impossible to do, like, real-world ops and stuff like that, you know? I have no idea if they've released VNAV. Was more about pretty sure you did not say you would never fly it at all. No, I think I said, like, I was obviously... I didn't agree with them releasing it the way that they did. Release the plane in alpha and make people pay. Like, no, get the aircraft to, like, a reasonable state and then try and sell it and make money from people. To release an aircraft the way that they released this, I mean, it was basically like flying a GA plane. You know what I mean? Performance was terrible. There were so many shitty things with this aircraft. It's been 9 months. I feel like they've done enough to it. There's obviously still some major things that are missing, but it's not bad. It's not bad. I think he's going to send us to tower now. 23. Did he give me...
Skywest 3494, contact Portland Tower on 123.775. Have yourself a good flight.
123775, Skywest 3494. Thanks for your TC, man.
32.
Right, over to tower. He gave me 3545 for departure. I'm going to plug that in. I don't see anybody online 3545, so I didn't mean to slam on the brakes there. It did it again. Stupid little bug. 3545. Alright. Tower low, Skywest 3494, holding short, 10 left.
Skywest 3494, Portland Tower, good evening. Do you have Unicom for your departure frequency?
I had 3545, but we can use Unicom, no problem.
Skywest 3494, yep. Unfortunately, your departure frequency is now Unicom 122.8.
Departure frequency, Unicom 122.8.
And Skywest 3494, runway 10 left at Echo, cleared for takeoff.
10 left at Echo, cleared for takeoff. Skywest 3494. Alrighty, lights. Okay. Hello, thank you. Camera, sterile cockpit on. Good. There's the ding. Let's get it, chat. Those E-jets are kind of unique and fast. They are. Yeah. You are that one guy, Arrow. Yes, it's okay. Welcome. All right, sounds are going up, guys. Enjoy the departure. Yo, cam's on. Let's get it. Throttles, 40%. I'm actually going to remember to hit the chrono this time. Chrono, on. There we go. Beautiful. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Airspeed alive. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke.
knots.
Neutral.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Auto brake.
Pause the brake. Gear up. Pitch for 15 degrees. Welcome to Unicom. Have yourself a great evening. Thanks for your tea survey. Alright, Unicom. FDs. Flight level change. Speed up. Nice departure, man. Look at that scene out there in front of us, just incredible. Let's go 190, we'll go flaps 1. There's 190, we'll go flaps 1. Why is it called an E-jet? Embraer. It's really a regional jet, but, you know. Alright, next will be 200. Go flaps clean. There's 200, flaps clean. Now we'll speed up to 250 for the climb. Good. Following our flight director. Does anybody know if there is a way to change the flight director? I don't know if there is. Maybe in the... Actually, you know what? It's probably in the tablet. The dual QFD, I think it's called. I bet you it's there. I'll have to check. I want the dual Q flight director. Sheesh. Nice. Those engines are just blasting away, too. Bang on flight directors. Climbing through 4,500 feet. Let's get our nose light off. Wing lights. Inspection lights. Make our right turn. That will engage autopilot 1. I'll bring you guys, actually it's only one autopilot. Autopilot's on. And there we have it. A nice climb out of Portland. Really want that head tracking now. Wonderful. Will go on sale at all. It will, Strody. Very soon. I've got a 20% off code coming up for you guys very soon. I will be able to provide you with that after Sunday. 20% off. Black Friday deal. Yeah. Looks good. We'll see how you like it later. For now, I have to head out to stop some pucks. Hey, man. Have a great one. Really wish Aerosoft would pump out a CRJ V2. I love flying the RJ, even the J roll-on. Yeah. These are default sounds correct. Yeah. How do I have my custom cams set up? What do you mean, Brett? Just use OBS, dude. Just different link sources, right? Remember, guys, if you did enjoy this, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up. We're looking for 200 likes today. 200 likes, and I am a happy man. Coming up on 5 minutes after departure. Engines are going. That sun is right there. That is a beautiful scene right there, friends. Some weird, like, weather sound. I don't know if that's from the aircraft or if it's from FS Realistic. Hold on. Nope, it's the aircraft. Okay. And I just have one downloaded. I went to the profile cloud. I downloaded the top one. Just because I wanted a few more sounds than, let's say, the sounds aren't quite like the Phoenix A320 or the PMG G73. So there is a little bit of help with the sounds from FS Realistic, but nothing crazy. More just like the ground roll and stuff like that, you know. Big thing for me is seeing what goes into planning your descent. Looks pretty solid so far, though. I mean, planning the descent, you've got your landing. So you've got, you've got landing here. Wait, where is it? Hold on. Performance, descent. So you've got your, you can put in your speeds, you can put in your transitions, you can put in a bunch of stuff into here, as well as setting up your landing in it. So you would set up your runway heading, the temperature, your flap 5 or flap full, wind directions, and then your approach type. That's the approach type speeds. And then it would give you your landing information like it did right there. So if we're landing right now, our V approach is 142. So yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, there's enough here to keep you like kind of, you know, even setting everything up. Like you've got your performance, you go to your performance, next page, you're throwing in your cruise altitude, your cruise winds, your zero fuel weights, shows you active fuel burn. And like I said, man, if you're okay with flying the aircraft without a VNAV, I don't think it's actually that bad. I actually think there's been enough done to the jet that makes it somewhat, like, I don't mind flying it. I actually think, like, the flight model is actually pretty good. It feels a lot better than, like, flying the default, you know, mods and stuff that are coming out. Just flies better than that. Flies better than the 787, the 747, any of those. More enjoyable, at least for me. Are you playing the realistic mode, not noob mode, I'm guessing? Which one's that? I'd be playing noob mode. I wouldn't want to mess with all those controls. No, we're playing realistic. We could hit all those controls. Everything works. We're actually going to get the seatbelt sign off. We're through 10,000 feet. And we should have had some beautiful views of some mountains, but a little bit of cloud cover right now, so yeah. Can it do holds? No. No. Very basic functions. So all of that will be coming when they get their custom FMC. I don't know when the custom FMC is coming. You'd have to go check the roadmap and kind of see how that all works, but yeah, no. Okay, click on the version sticker on the right side. Yeah, it goes away. Is that an A320? Nope, this is an Embraer 175. No, we didn't level off, David. It was building speed. So we're above 10,000 feet, so speed goes up to 280 knots on the climb. Now the aircraft is going to climb 280 knots until that switches over to Mach hold, which I'll do at about Mach 0.74, Mach 0.75. Does it have a cabin? It does, yes. It does have a cabin. Yep. Wait. I'm not flying Virgin America. Sounds could use a little bit of a better transition fade, but does the FMC work as it should for route edits? Like no user waypoints that plagued the sim 3 years ago? Oh no, it's full of user waypoints. Yeah. No, it's full of them, man. I'm surprised we don't have any on this leg. It's full of user waypoints. We had a couple last leg as well. Pardon me. This or the CRJ? Again, I guess it just depends what you're looking for. I mean, this feels more like a modern jet than I think the CRJ does, but that's just, I think, by design. I'm not really necessarily saying that's like because of this, but I'm actually going to turn these off and we're going to get a little bit more performance. See how we just gained 3 FPS by turning those off? So that's why I always turn those off. Gab, can we have a meeting in your Discord? I have a few questions for you. Can we have a meeting in the Discord? You have a few questions for you. Can you just send me a DM? Do we have to have a meeting, or can you not just send me a DM? You can always reach out to me via DM, man. Those engines sound weird. Maybe I'm just not familiar with Embraer. Yeah, I don't know. They do sound a little bit weird, but it is kind of like the Embraers are little buzz saws. But yeah. That's horrible for VATSIM? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, now the user waypoints are usually actual waypoints, Will. They're just not, yeah. Tom, what's up, man? I did enjoy my week. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, dude. Going to sleep. Long week so far. I'll catch a replay. So long, Cap. Take care, Garnet. Thanks for coming and hang out, man. Appreciate you, dude. The CRJ CF34s sound like that IRL too. Yeah, aren't they the same engines? Pretty sure that's the same engines, aren't they? They got the safety cards right. Surprised they got the small details. FTSim is a bit better than the default sounds. I don't. Does FTSim makes the only FTSim sound that I saw was for virtual coal. Rex, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. Hope all's well. The RJ and the CRJ are the same engine, just minor differences as it's two different kinds of planes. Got you. Got you, David. Cool. Pretty cool. I love that wing view, though. Looks beautiful, man. FTSim sound works on the FSS. Okay. I may have a look at that. We'll see. I don't mind the default sounds. Again, for this week at least, like, we're going to be flying this jet for this week. I want to kind of just showcase everything that's default about it, you know? So, with my job, I only hear engines at idle. True. True, yeah. Or like the quick spool up to get moving. FTSim has sounds for this one, but I ran into an issue and reverted back to the original sounds. Okay. My guess is it would be how much this aircraft updates. I bought this aircraft, what, 2-3 days ago, and it's already received 2 updates. So I would guess it's something to do with the updates. Yeah. Are there any good biz jets in Microsoft yet? There's quite a few, actually. There's some pretty good aircraft that have come out. I know a little like GA stuff and some turboprops and stuff that have come out recently. Yeah. You are correct, Mike. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. When's the next transatlantic flight? Oh, I don't know, man. We just did one for Cross the Pond. I don't know. I'm not really the long haul type of guy, so we just did one for Cross the Pond. I don't know when the next one will be, man. Obviously before Cross the Pond, but either most likely when we get the Aerosoft 330 or the PMDG 777. We might do one before then, but like I said, man, I'm, you know, as good as these freeware mods are, like the Horizon 7, was it the Horizon 787 and or was it the Horizon A330? I can't remember. Anyway, all those freeware planes, they scratch the surface, but they just leave me wanting so much more, man. They leave me wanting that custom flight model and proper physics. How was World Flight? It was awesome. It was really, really good. Good to see you, Caleb. We've been fortunate that with all the turboprops recently released, yeah, there's some good ones. Yeah. We have to get the E-Jets SP, not the E-Jets FT sim pack. Okay. How'd you like to feel the full control column in the sim? I watched some of the streams. It was interesting. It felt really good, Tom. The simulator just really wasn't running very well, unfortunately. Like I said, if I had to guess, we were running less than 20 FPS, and there was quite a bit of input lag, at least noticeable for me. As somebody who sits at a computer and does this, it felt weird. It was very slow to react, and I think that's why a lot of the times I was like almost over flaring it. And then again, like I was saying, to me the whole like depth perception just seemed really weird, like really weird. It would call out 10 feet and then it felt like you were falling like 30 feet. It felt like the call outs were like significantly higher than what was actually going on, and it felt very weird, if I'm just being honest. Now, again, that could just be me. I am by no means saying that it was wrong or something wasn't working well, but just to me, it felt very weird. And again, the biggest thing that I could take out of it was just the input lag. And I don't know if that's because they were using 4K TV screens or if just because the frame rate was so low that it was having trouble like keeping up. But it was just, yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a ton of fun. I really wasn't there to critique my flying skills. That was like yeah, we're flying around the world, but like I'm not there to, you know, have these perfect picture landings. Like half of the landings we literally landed and we veer off into the grass and shit like that, right? So yeah, I thought the low FPS, no man, it was, that's how it was in the sim, Jarvis, and that was my biggest like oof, that was like kind of making it difficult to like actually land properly or feel like you're in, because it was just, yeah, it was quite slow. And like I said, that input lag, man, you have that low frame rate, which results in the input lag. It makes for a super interesting, you like flare and then like nothing happens. And then all of a sudden you get like this huge flare up. That's why a lot of people, including myself, were like over flaring because, and again, you would hear like 10 feet, but it felt like you were at like 30 feet, so it just felt really weird, man. The whole depth perception out the window was like completely foreign to me. It just looked, we looked way too high sitting on the screen, like looking out at it. But again, I have no clue. I could be completely wrong, and this could just be from the way that I have my camera set in my simulator. But the 737 is very low to the ground. Like, it's built very low. Its stance on the ground, much more low than like an A320 or something like that. And it just felt like we were really high, really high. I just thought the FPS looked awful and assumed it was on the stream too. No, that was what we were, that's what we were getting, man. Yeah. I think the input lag is from the middleman software that it's all plugged into. The setup obviously isn't plug and play to Microsoft. You might be right. I think a lot of it has to do with the way that everything's configured, Will. And like I said, like when you're dealing with all of these components run through IP addresses, and it was just, yeah, that alone causes all kinds of issues. So let me just make sure I don't kill us here. Mach 0.73. Okay, we're good. 29,000 feet. Okay, it switches over to Mach at itself at 29,000 feet, so that's perfect. So now the speed's going to hold at Mach 0.75, and then it's going to continue to climb to 33,000 feet. Wonderful. Cool. Yeah, again, though, like I said, man, I'm not there to complain about flight models and complain about FPS and stuff like that. That was the least of my worries, man. I was there solely to raise money for a charity and to be with my buddies and support friends and stuff like that. I'm not really concerned about like, oh, my experience was not good because FPS sucked, and like, I don't care, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, those would, you know, leading into next year, I spoke to Maverick, I spoke to Rookie. You know, those are just things that, like, if we're going to do this next year, I think that, you know, we need to be a little bit better prepared. I understand there were some circumstances that were kind of out of everybody's control this year. The simulator had to be moved about a month and a half before the event. Just absolute clusterfuck. Obviously not the most ideal situation to put us in, but we still wanted to do the event and stuff like that. But fingers are crossed that if we do this next year, everything could be a little bit better configured. We can get some newer spec computers, or we can upgrade some of the computers, or my understanding is that the computers are just not running well because they've got all kinds of stuff that are like, everything was kind of done not properly and kind of just like band-aid. So we'll see how things go, man. Were they using TV monitors or projectors? TVs. It was three 4K TVs, two 75-inch and a 65-inch 4K TVs, and then there was another 65-inch 4K outside the sim that where like people could watch, and then there was another 4K outside, 65-inch 4K TV outside in the back for the smoking area. Yeah. All the altitude and speed restrictions for the SIDS and stars showing in the FMS? No, it doesn't have that, Pilot Franklin. No. Was the sim you did a few years ago better than the one you did recently? Performance-wise, similar, Rex. The one that I did in Toronto maybe felt like there was a little bit less input lag, probably because we weren't flying on FlightSim and there was a lot of other... You have to remember that as well, man. You know how Microsoft Flight Simulator is. You know how much resources like FSLTL will use as well. Picture 100 airplanes on the ground in an airport. You know, you're already struggling for performance, and then you throw all that type around. That's crazy, man. We were in someone's garage, AJ. Yeah. The sim and everything should have been finalized a week before World Flight started, but unfortunately things were just so crazy that we were busy right up until the hours before. 2 hours before the event started, Maverick was still doing major things to the simulator and the computers. Yeah, it was, like I said, man, I'm honestly amazed, and I'm extremely grateful for like Maverick and what he was able to pull off. It still amazes me to this day that the event actually happened. So, yeah. I saw an Instagram video of you in the sim from I'm Blue Games, and it looked even better than in person. Did it feel like you were in a real 737 cockpit? Yeah, absolutely, Will. Absolutely. That whole aspect of it, just incredible, man. Right down to like having windows and like, yeah, man, hitting the, I mean, you guys saw me hitting the flight attendant, asking for peanuts, and, oh yeah, man, it was pretty crazy. Yeah. Yeah, we'd raised just over $23,000 US. Yeah. Is it true that someone is going to match the World Flight donations? I'm not sure about that. I don't know if that's like an actual thing. That might have just been like a rumor that somebody started. I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but yeah. E175 with Captain Canada. Am I on drugs? Yes. What kind of drugs? Pass them this way. So, I don't know. This is showing a 40 knot headwind. I don't know if that's correct. I thought we should have been getting, or is it because of the way that the jet stream is right now? It's just all out of whack. Anyways, that's showing a headwind. We are looking for speed of Mach 0.78 on the cruise. So we shall bug that up. We could even do 7.9 actually. Let's do 7.9. There we go. Mach 7.9. VRF, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, amigo. I can't wait for Microsoft to implement the new sky colors. I don't mind this, but like it just looks so weird outside. Look at how bright that is, and I don't know. It just looks weird. We'll just watch this way, watch the sunset. Do you guys want me to keep rolling back the time? Somebody said they wanted a sunset arrival, and keep rolling back the time. Let's put it to like 3:30. It would be perfect to land like it just was. That's when we really probably want to land. Just how it was there. Do I like horror movies? Not really. I don't know. I don't mind them, but like it's not going to be my first like, hey, let's watch a horror movie. It's usually not my first choice. You know what I mean? Did you pop some shrooms on this one and simulate current events? Too soon. Way too soon. Way too soon. So I'll take a riff of whatever you got. Gelato mint. Yes, sir. What's your favorite movie and music genre? Music? I don't know, man. I'm kind of all over the place, dude. I like rap, hip-hop, punk, rock. I like everything, man, except country. I can't really get into country music. I know, I'm sorry. But as far as movies, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's too many good movies. I just don't know. Dug a chug, yeah. Some hardcore, some screamo. Absolutely, AJ. Nobody is allowed in the cockpit on mushrooms. Like, imagine, dude. Imagine thinking, it's just bananas. Like, you would never think, as like an airline pilot, that a fellow pilot that is riding jump seat with you would be on mushrooms. Listen, I think that's full of shit. Did they test his blood? Did they test his blood? That's where he was sitting, right there. Did they test his blood and do like a test on him? I don't believe it, man. sounds change once you get up there. I don't believe it one bit, chat. Like, you're just chilling here, mushrooms, looks up and wants to grab the 2 fire handles. My question is, how the hell did they stop him? Like, how did they stop him? Like, I guess it's pretty obvious enough, but like, dude, if you're sitting here, and it was right after takeoff, so both guys are pretty, you know, they're pretty focused on the flight and that shit, and this guy stands up and tries to pull the handles. I wonder, like, I wonder how they got him. I really wonder. Like, how do you catch someone that's doing that? You probably engaged them but didn't fire? I don't know, man. He either said something or they have a hella good reaction. That's what I'm thinking, man. Like, that's got to be lightning quick. Lightning quick. Can only imagine how enticing 2 giant red handles would be to grab while you're high on shrooms. I mean, listen, man, I've done, in my former life, I've done many shrooms, and I can be honest with you, man, I've never once thought about like harming or thinking about the possibilities of like harming or anything like that. I don't know, man. It just seems really weird, man. It seems really weird. I just don't understand the thought process on it. Unless like he was like, you know, I'm being spoken to, or I'm being, you know, it was like one of those things. That's the only thing, but many, Monsieur Jarvis. Becoming a pilot is so difficult that I can't understand why you'd ruin that. Stress and personal matters do a lot to people sometimes, man. I think you see that more and more nowadays, is just that the outside world, these guys are humans as well, right? Pilots are human beings. The outside world can affect what's going on at work, and I mean, we've seen it before, unfortunately, man. There's been, you know, like that Eurowings. Remember that Eurowings disaster where the guy was, you know, obviously going through some shit in life and locked the pilot out of the cockpit and flew them into a mountain. So, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's just crazy. I don't know, man. I don't know. The report stated he said he was not right and then threw his headset. So that's what got the attention of the flying pilots. Those fire handles also take a 2-step process to discharge the bottles. Okay. Interesting. Not Eurowings, German wings, thank you. Yeah, that's fucked up, man. I mean, there's no going around it, right? I mean, that's such like it's so sad that not only their life has to come to that, but that they have to take others with them. That's, you know, that's pretty fucked up. Pretty fucked up, chat. All right, we're cruising. We have a headwind. I thought we would get a tailwind. We have a headwind. A quartering headwind right now. I'm not quite sure why. I don't know if that's actually true or... But we can quickly brief the Skis 5 arrival. It's pretty simple. Landing north, we expect 17,000 at Skis. So what do we got here? We got 25, we got 49, we've got 13. Okay, and we're going to be at 33. And we need to be at 17, so we need to lose half our altitude. So I would say at about, roughly at about, Blida, we'll probably want to start our descent. So Blida is about 300 miles out. So yeah, at about Blida we'll start the descent. That's what we'll expect anyways. Right, let's get some tunes bumping here, chat. bought the FS SE jets after you finished the previous stream and then download the Air Canada Jazz livery, and I didn't have any issues. Really? Which one did you download, Captain Dom? Maybe I'm doing things wrong. I don't know, man. It's super weird. You have callouts and everything? Did you do a flight with it, Captain Dom? Do you know when the Phoenix A320 will get weather radar? I have no clue, man. Cap, what was your favorite flight you did on World Tour? Probably the one with Jeff. The 2 legs with Jeff was a lot of fun. Flying into Boston and then flying into Winnipeg. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. What kind of music playlist do I have? Just Epidemic Sounds. There's a link in the description. Callouts and everything. Do you know what version of the plane you're on? It's weird, man. Well, he asked me what my favorite leg was. It was that one. Flying with Dan was sometimes fun, man. Sometimes unzipping it, files go missing. Sometimes just remove it and unpack it again into the community. Okay. Interesting. Is there a shared cockpit at Microsoft? There is, but it's not really the best. It's okay, but... Did you ever consider becoming a pilot? When I was younger, yeah, absolutely. But, yeah, man, just extremely expensive, and I had other priorities, if you will. Yeah. Did you know that there's a cheaper alternative to Track IR? I've seen some of the cheaper alternatives and stuff like that. I don't know, man. I still think either a Toby or some type of head tracking is going to be the best way to do it, man. Did you hear about VATSIM's Cross the Land event? Yes, so they're doing Cross Pond, Cross the Land. I don't know where the next event is, John. Do you know? I've heard about it, but I don't know where the next event is. Kathmandu to Osaka, Nepal Airlines A330. Will we get an A330? Sure. That could be fun for sure. Ken, what's up, man? Dropping the 11-month huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. Really do appreciate you, man. Says, glad you back from World Flight Cap. Good to see you, Ken. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, man. Is the E175 good now compared to before? I didn't really know what it was like before. I find that it's decent now. There's still obviously some major things. Still missing VNAV, still missing custom FMC. I think if you can get around those two things, it is quite fun to fly. It offers something a little bit different to fly, but yeah, the lack of no custom FMC and no VNAV is quite... I mean, I could even, we had this discussion earlier, someone was saying is they're probably going to have to come together because the VNAV, like the custom or the default FMC will not be able to, you know, like the VNAV's not going to be able to work with like a default FMC. So, but hell, man, I would even like to see just a custom FMC. And I think the custom FMC would just allow for so much more. You could even kind of plan that out. And also, doesn't the aircraft have a range arc? Does it not? Or I don't know if this aircraft, or does it just solely work on this? The whatever the hell this thing is called. The what is it? The vertical profile. Do they only have the vertical profile, or does it not have a range arc? Because even this thing, the vertical profile, doesn't really work all that well. It never really shows you where you want it to. Like, it doesn't show the waypoints down here. It's kind of weird. Honest opinion, do you think the Aerosoft will be around this time next year? Do I think that Aerosoft will be around? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, AJ. Think about it, man. The money that they got, the grant that they got from the German government, they're not going anywhere. Why do you think they're taking so long with this, though, now? Right? I feel like that's why, man. I feel like if they don't get this grant from the German government, they actually need money to keep going, so they're probably releasing the A330 in its shitty state that it's in. I think they'll be around because they're the money, man. That's enough money to keep that company going for years, probably. That's tax-free. Almost, what did they get? Over $250,000. Tax-free. You know. I feel like it. Yeah. Do you remember X-Ambient Saga? That was insane. I wonder if it's out. I don't think so. Saw the screenshots of the 330 in the PMGG Discord. It looked mean, dude. Can't wait. We'll see, man. Screenshots are nothing. Screenshots are easy, dude. You can go up in a nice photo editor and make any screenshot look nice. I don't care about screenshots. Screenshots don't sell me anything anymore, man. I need to see the product working. I need to actually physically see it doing LNAV and VNAV and open descent and manage descent, manage speed restrictions. It's an Aerosoft product. That's where the modeling isn't the problem at all. Bluebird's not lacking, man. They're busy at work, dude. They come in here all the time and they talk about they also have the Facebook page, so if you want more information, check out Bluebird Sim on Facebook, sorry. Yeah, man, they've been as transparent as any other developer, if not more. They're hard at work, man. They're doing the best that they can. That dude posts screenshots of Microsoft 2020 post with it and said it just became flyable again. Again, I'm not gonna trust what some dude said in some Discord. Sorry, not trying to be but I've been doing this for long enough to know that means absolutely nothing. Sorry, nothing. How are the EJets working out? It's it's okay. It's fun to fly. As long as you're okay with no VNAV, no custom FMC, it's fun to fly. I've been enjoying it. But it is lacking quite a few fundamental requirements, in my opinion, that, if you're okay with you got the money, you're okay with buying it and kind of supporting it and hoping that it eventually gets to a state that it should be. Yeah. Can you look at the cockpit? Sure. There you go. Where's the Thrustmaster tiller? Oh, baby. Soon, man. Telling me, Kevin, right? Holy, dude. This could be different, like, engine variants or something, 12 Gut, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Actually, when did we say we wanted to start our descent? We wanted it at Blida? Blida or EFTA? I can't remember. We need to be at 17 for skis, right? That's what it said? Yeah, expect 17 for skis. Excuse me. Winds are still calm in Salt Lake. Wow, it's going to be perfect. Few at 5,000, few at 75, scattered at 10. Pretty crazy there's no wind. Just that layer of cloud. So this isn't a custom FMC. No, it's built off just default Microsoft Flight Simulator. All the assets of this are through default Microsoft Flight Simulator. So like if you go to the perf, what does that look like? Excuse me. That looks awfully like the default 747 or whatever, right? So, yeah. After 4.5 years, my PC's SSD died. Technician will have to delete all my 3 terabytes of Microsoft add-ons and reinstall Windows. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You know what I can tell you, though, is always get a small hard drive and just keep your Windows on it for this exact reason. Just keep Windows on a separate hard drive. I have a 500 gig M.2 and the only thing that is installed on it is Windows. Nothing else. For that exact purpose. That is my rule of the day. Oh, I forgot this thing does have a takeoff config. Maybe we need to start doing that again. Or start doing it. Not again. Actually start doing it. Ortho looks great down there. Actually getting ortho, which is good today. Back up once a month, yeah. Had the same thing happen, but I still had my mods though. Lucky. It's all fun and games until the Microsoft Drive dies. Yeah, dude, that's not a fun day. Especially having to re-download everything. Oh, man. Re-download everything and go find all your passwords and keys and, oh. At least now we have, like, the apps, like the, you know, Aerosoft One and Contrail and stuff like that, which kind of keeps everything together, but, dude. Hey Cap, good to see you again. Just wondering what your thoughts are on GSX. Worth getting? In my opinion, yes. I like the realism and the stuff that it adds through like boarding, deboarding. The pushback tool, of course, is like the biggest thing. I think it's worth it. If you can get it on sale, that's even better. It does go on sale quite a bit, so I don't know if, you know, maybe wait for around Christmas time or US Thanksgiving. There's usually some sales as well, but Christmas time, there's usually some sales. So if you could pick it up for 20%, 30% off, that's when I think you should buy things, right? I always tell people that as much as it, you know, I want to support the developers and stuff like that, but flight simming is a very expensive hobby. So anytime you can save 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks, do it, because then you can just reinvest it back into the hobby, right? So you save 30 bucks on a, you know, buying a couple sceneries or something, that's $30 that you can put in more sceneries or something, right? So I keep all my downloads and whatnot on separate Western digital hard drive, then unplug it and put it in the closet. Oof. Smart, actually. How long did that take to transfer everything over, though? It's actually smart. Black Friday's next week? Yeah, there'll definitely be some sales on. Yeah. I similarly decided it deleted itself after the last update, whatever number that was. I gotta be honest, I laughed because it was so unbelievable. I always tell people, man, like if you're in the beta, I don't know if you were in the beta, Davis, but I run into a lot of people that have issues with the beta and it not working properly. Flyboy right now is dealing with it, yeah. Just took your advice and ordered an M.2 on Amazon for $29. It was 74% off from $120 due to Black Friday. Done deal, my friend. Doesn't get any better than that. I'm holding out for Black Friday. Got several sceneries. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, man. Every time, Davis, people have issues and shit, it's because they're running the beta. It's so, like, sensitive. It's so iffy what you do, and there's certain, like, add-ons that'll just absolutely destroy it, and, yeah. Did I see somewhere that you got rid of all of your Phoenix stutters, freezes issues when a full reinstall of everything? The alternate display options aren't cutting it for me. I mean, I haven't reinstalled the sim in forever, Tom, and no, it wasn't the Phoenix that was giving me stutter issues. What was happening was every time I touched down, no matter what airport, where I was at, every time I would land, the sim would like pause for a solid like 3 Mississippis. That's the problem that I was having, and that was the last time I had to reinstall, which was, I don't know, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. And all I did was I took my community folder, I moved my community folder to somewhere on the same hard drive, and then I uninstalled and reinstalled the sim, and then just moved my community folder back in, and thankfully everything was fine and it remembered everything. What did Flight Factor say about their 777? Seem to be having that problem intermittently with just the Phoenix. Weird. FS Realistics on sale for 21 CAD. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Are you going to go back to X-Plane anytime soon, the Flight Factor A321, or for a flight in the A321 or 75? I don't know. I don't want to say yes, and then, because I know people will be standing there with a pitchfork. When is he going back? So, I don't know, man. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, if you don't have FS Realistic, you need to have that. I don't understand. I watch, like, sometimes I'll, like, see streams or other videos of people that don't have FS Realistic. You can't even tell that they've touched down. Like, I don't know, like, to me, the head movement and everything, it's just, it's, I don't understand. Like, there's no head movement. There's no nothing in Microsoft. It's just, it feels so, like, just, like, and even, like, going through turbulence and some of the other stuff that you can add, like, engine shake and rattle, and, man, you need it if you don't have it. I mean, it adds everything, dude. Like, I mean, look at what it adds, like airframe airflow. So when applying abrupt control movements, the airframe airflow will change and you can hear it. Airport ambience adds realistic airport ambience. Go outside or open the door to hear airport ambience better. Auto speed brake. The speed brake lever may be auto deployed in some aircraft. This effect adds realistic sound to it, which is exactly what we're using right now. The Embraer is auto deployed, so this does that. Blade slapping. Feel the helicopter blades cutting through the air. Depending on the flight characteristics, a blade slapping effect may occur. Brakes. On some aircraft, when brakes are applied, a light squeaking sound may occur. We've got that on. Breathing. I don't like that. Cockpit. Cabin ambience. During taxi and cruise, you may hear the passengers chat in the cabin. Clear prop.
Clear prop.
Damn, hold on.
Clear prop.
Clear prop. So it's got that one. Cockpit ambience, random sounds coming from someone sitting in the cockpit. Active cockpit sounds, more noises than the comm sounds. So it's like literally just, you'll hear like paper rustling and stuff like that when you're going. Crash screaming. That's a terrible one, dude. Come on. Where's this coming from? Oh, man.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
I did.
Holy shit!
Oh, I gotta leave this one on.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Dude.
Holy shit! Holy
I didn't know this was the thing, man.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Done. We're leaving that bad boy on right there. Yup. Holy shit.
Holy shit!
Yep, that's staying on, chat. I just, if that's not worth the money to buy right there, then I don't know what is. Yeah. Do I use the auto speed brake? Yes, I do. Yeah. That one. Okay, wait.
Holy shit!
Engine vibrations, engine start, movement, sounds, engine vibration, acceleration, stable RPM, a little bit of vibration on the camera, flap drag, flap lever, strut. Like, I mean, there's so much. It adds so much. And again, the main thing is the turbulence effect. So when you actually go through turbulence, the aircraft starts to move and stuff like that. Touchdown main is the big one. So you can see here, like, if you preview, that's what it looks like on touchdown. We'll do it again. You actually see like the whole camera system like shake. You know, see? And you can go to like touchdown front. See how it does that as well. So yeah, it's super worth it. Super worth it. Excuse me. Holy shit! That's the best. I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like we may have to crash now, chat. Just to try and get that. Okay. 218 out from Salt Lake City. I feel like we're probably about 100 miles from top of descent or something like that. I can't remember. I think I said I wanted to start my descent at Blida. Is that where I wanted to start my descent? No, I think I need to start it at EFTA. Because from Blida to Bear is only 13 miles. And then from Bear to Skis is only, so that's 16 miles. I think I have to start it at EFTA, or about halfway through EFTA. Yeah, start it halfway through EFTA. And then we're going to be down to, yeah, we're about 110, 120 miles out from top of descent. Cool. FSR is great for J2. Lots of great options in GA realm. There you go. I'm off to IHOP. See you, Captain. Ooh, have a great one, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Captain's Navigraph charts running on cloud have the same features as the downloaded version. Does Navigraph charts running on the cloud have the same features? Yes. Yeah, I always run it on the cloud. This is Navigraph charts. Like, yeah, this is on the cloud. Or wait, you're saying on the like the desktop app versus like the browser? They're the exact same. I don't know if one uses less resources or something, but I believe they're exactly the same. I don't think there's any difference. I prefer having my own standalone app like this, but yeah, I don't think there's any difference. Remember when they changed their name to iHob? No. How was the Tesla? A lot of fun. A lot of fun, man. If you have a Tesla, I'm a little bit jealous. Because that shit was a lot of fun, dude. It was a lot of fun to drive. Ask Dan. Dan was Rocket Man. It was so much fun, man. Did you floor it? Maybe. Once or twice. 5 or 6. 10, 20, 30 times. Windsor 300 at 5. Good. All right, actually, you know what? We're going to plug all this information in. So let's go to our performance data. We're going to go to landing. Runway heading. So let's go here. Daisy's upset at something. Runway heading. Where are we going to? I need... Well, I guess runway heading of 344. 344. What is the weather? 9 degrees Celsius. 48 degrees Fahrenheit. Maybe I'll actually finally learn the conversions. I wish it was something simple, like just add a certain number, but it's not, because it changes and it's all weird. What? God bless America. 300 at what is it? 300 at 5. 300 at 5. Good. And that is it. That's good. We should be able to go to landing now. We've got our V approach speed, 140. Seems a little bit much. How much fuel do we have? We got quite a bit of fuel. Okay. 8,600 pounds still. Nothing better than a rental car. Yes, you got to drive it way more than twice. Stop it. So silly, Daniel. Sound like Smitty over there. Bah humbug. Cap, what happened to music? Shit. Sorry, we turned it down because we were listening to the crash sounds. Oh man. Where are my beats? Beats. Bum, ba-da-dum, ba. How is this plane? It's okay. It's okay. If you can get away without, you know, if you're okay with not having a custom FMC or a VNAV, flies nice. It's enjoyable. 1119. Still have to do some things down here. Radio 1119. Good. Front course 344. Alright, punch course is 344. And minimums will be 4430. Ay. This is gonna suck, chat. Minimums, Barrow, 4430. Looks like an A220. I don't know. I guess they kind of look like because of the wingtips. But other than that, there's not a lot of resemblance. What was it? 4419? 4430. Right, 4430 in our Barrow is set as well. Altimeter was 3009. Cool. This is an Embraer 175 with the long, newer winglet style. Wonder if developers are holding back because of 2024. I don't think so, because they've already said that the airplanes are going to work for both sims, but I don't know. I don't know. Cap, I'm safe landing. I'm going to study the PA-28 quick reference handbook. See ya. Take care, Stefan. Thanks for being here, man. Have a great evening. Thank you. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, smash down that thumbs up. We're looking for 200 likes on today's live stream. This evening's live stream, sorry. If you missed the live stream earlier today, we had some great flights. We flew from Portland to Vancouver, back down to Portland. And now we're doing Portland over to Salt Lake City. I don't know what the plan is going to be for the rest of the week. I think we're going to stay in this aircraft. I feel like it's deserved to have a little bit of a run. I don't know if we're going to fly it all week, but at least through to Saturday, maybe Sunday, we'll fly this. There's some cool flights that I want to do. I got some new Jacksonville scenery that I want to check out. So we're going to go do some flights in and out of Jacksonville. I don't know who flies into there. I don't even know if an Embraer flies into there. Does Embraer fly into there? I know that we've got Delta. We can do some Endeavor. We can do some Brickyard. There's some cool flights that we can do with the 175. So obviously we've got United as well. Skywest United, which maybe we'll do on Saturday. I don't know if I want to hop and skip my way there. Maybe we can go Salt Lake to Denver, Denver to somewhere for Saturday, and then Sunday maybe we can make our way over, like kind of go all the way across the U.S. I actually kind of like that idea. I'll see if I can make that happen with the Embraer. E-Jet into Santa Ana. That could be cool too, yeah. Delta does E-175 to Boston and JFK from Jacksonville. Okay, well there we go. So that could be some options as well. So yeah, I'll take a look. We'll plan it out. I've got to do some editing tomorrow. I've already got some of my footage that's going to be going. Some of my footage, my Tobii eye tracker review will be coming up here. Hopefully releasing to you guys soon. You have a Model 3? Nice. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun to drive, dude. If you wanted a random flight for Thursday evening next week, you could do Qantas, even though it was a E190. Yeah, next week we'll probably be back in the Airbus. It's been a while since it's almost been a month, 3 weeks actually, since I've flown the Phoenix. So I'd like to get back into the Airbus. Kind of surprised that the The IEs are not released yet. We're halfway through November. So it was supposed to be out a month and a half ago is when they originally slated. Then it got delayed a month, and now they're pushed back another 2 weeks it's been. So delayed a month and a half on those IE engines, which is a little bit, I wouldn't say concerning, but a little bit odd, I would say, for them to come up with an internal, you know, timeline and then give us a release date and then have to backpedal so much. Feels a little bit weird. I don't know if they've mentioned, is this going to affect the release date of the 319 and the 321? I hope not. I hope that this has nothing to do with that. I hope this just has to do with the, you know, getting that custom engine model down or whatever, but yeah. You've lost all hope for developers? I mean, again, dude, I've literally been saying this for like the last 3 years. It's okay to get excited. Don't get over-invested. It's okay to be excited that there's projects coming, but honestly, dude, you can't be like, oh, it's going to come this month. Oh, it's going to come this month. It's going to come this month. Because then you just end up getting pissed off and resentful. And let's just really think about this for a second. If you're pissed off and resentful at somebody who's making a product for you that you have to, like, come on, man, that's like the biggest, like, first world problem ever. You know what I mean? Don't get over invested, and you'll have a much better time. Find something that you enjoy doing and just patiently wait, man. That's all I can tell you. If you actually want to, like, enjoy this hobby and not drive yourself fucking bananas, you can't get overly invested in stuff like this, man. Good products take time. That's it. They really just take time, man. At a good 380, well, hopefully we're gonna get the 380, but in due time, of course. All right, we're 26 from Befta, so we're about 40 miles from descent, I'm gonna call it. 40 miles from descent. We're descending to 17,000. I thought that the A220 would be released at this point, but again, it's a freeware, so don't expect anything. Yeah, I mean, again, do I want it released? Yeah, absolutely. But, like, it's, you know, same as like the 380. Would it be fun? Sure, cool. Could do some long hauls, cross the pond stuff in it. Yep. But, like, you know, I know the reality of it is these projects, like you said, they take a lot of time, man. This isn't something that happens overnight. Not if you want it done properly. Man, look at the amount of scratches and dirt on this window. Holy. She dirty. Somebody's been cleaning it wrong. Rather than release an airplane that works and stuff than release a half-assed for everyone complains. Yeah, that's true as well. Do those displays get brighter? They can be, yeah, sure. I have them pretty turned down right now. Yeah, they do get brighter. The displays are actually pretty nice. They're all independent. You just want the A300? Yeah. I mean, that's true too, right? I mean, we're getting close. Like, we're halfway through, so it's a month and a half max. We're going to be waiting for the A300, right? Presuming that everything's going as planned. So, yeah. Is this plane good now? I was getting ripped apart on release. I mean, Steve, it depends what you're looking for, man. Is it flyable? Yes. Will it get you to point A to point B? Yep. Does it do it with all the waypoints and all the restrictions? Nope, because there's no custom FMC. Will it tell you when to descend and how to descend on profile? Nope, because there's no VNAV. So, it's been out for 10 months. I would like to think that at some point we're probably getting an FMC. I purchased this based on the fact that it's been out for 10 months, and I believe that sometime soon we're going to be getting a custom FMC and a VNAV. At least a VNAV path. At least, like, I don't even care if the air, like, I can control, just give me a path, right? Let me know, like, when I should be starting my descent and kind of like that. So, yeah. Speaking of which, 17,000 feet. Need to plug that in. Good. And we're going to start that soon. Probably about 20 miles or so, we're going to start our descent. The swirl marks on the windscreen look cheap. Canceling purchase denied. Think Builds will make good on their timeline, hopefully. Yeah. Within a year, we'll have the 777, the TFDI MD-11, the Bluebird 75, and probably a couple others. So, I mean, it isn't that far. I would agree. Yeah. I just think we're at that point where just we've all been waiting so long, man. Like I said, dude, listen, I love flying the 737. I love flying the A320, but, like, I need a break, man, sometimes, right? And I'm, like, you know, as much as these, you know, the Horizon mod and you know, some of these other mods and stuff, like, yeah, okay, they're fun to fly, but, like, they just leave so much to be desired, man. There's something that is different about flying an aircraft that's developed, like, from the ground up, like, from a third-party developer, right? It usually just flies so much better. I think if you've been in the hobby for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? So, there's always X-Plane. There is always X-Plane. I feel like we did X-Plane. I don't know, when did I fly X-Plane? When was that? A month ago? 2 months ago? I can't even remember. Was the FSS 175 originally the SSG? No, that's the X-Plane world. SSG rebranded their name for X-Plane 12. They tried to pull a fast one on the community. It's those fucking guys, dude. They've got to be some of the scummiest people, I think, in any development cycle. There's been some scummy people, but I feel like they're right up there with some of the great scum out there. No, they rebranded. They're not called SSG anymore. They're yeah, I don't even know what their name is. I don't even know what they've completely rebranded. They're selling the same airplanes. They're still selling the Embraer and the 747-800, and they're still selling those for X-Plane 12, but they're under a completely different name now. The SSG 74 stinks, yeah. But it's not SSG anymore. I can't remember their name, but yeah. I'd say the 738 should be on standard models moving forward. Maybe, yeah. All right, let's start our descent. 17,000 vertical speed. We're going to go 1,000 feet per minute here initially. Nice for the passengers. Seatbelt sign can go on. Don't know what they renamed themselves. Then I'd say the rebranding worked. Maybe, man. Well, it's because I'm not invested in the X-Plane world, so I just don't know. I don't know who or what they would be. I do not know. All right, let's give it down now. We'll go about 2,000 feet per minute. We'll monitor from there. I am going to bring the speed back here. We're going to descend at about Mach 0.77. You hear the engine spool back as we start our descent. Good. I don't know what happened to our music. Music already done? Music is already done. My goodness. It's trying to just feed me with Christmas music, chat. Can't do Christmas music yet. It's way too early for Christmas music. They banned you? From the forums, yeah. I can't chat on the SSG X-Plane sub forum on the xplane.org forums. Last X-Plane stream was in September. Okay, so it's 2 months. 2 and a bit. Almost 3 months, actually. Any plans for some jazz ops? Yes, would love to. I don't know if we'll get them in this week. Maybe. But yes. Operate some jazz. In and out of Toronto. Is this plane good now? Again, Carson, really depends what you're looking for. No custom FMC, no VNAV. Take it how you want it, man. The modeling's good, the texturing's good, the flight model's good, so there is some good. There's also some unacceptable, the things that I just named, right? Aircraft has been out for 10 months now. 10 months. And there's still no custom FMC or VNAV or anything like that, so that's a big, you know, so... Got the screen to death earlier? Uh-oh, the blue screen? When do you usually start your descent? usually just looking at the flight plan, I kind of know. I've been doing this for ages. You can use the rule of 3 though, if you really want to, like, you know, try and figure it out. The rule of 3 usually works pretty well. So if you go to like your progress page and you look at like how far you are from the airport. So right now we're 80 miles out, right? And our altitude, so you take the rule of 3. So our altitude was 33,000 feet. Take 33,000 and divide that by 3, or take 33 and divide it by 3. Whatever that number gives you, that's about where you'd want to go. Add another 0 onto that. So, but you also have to keep in mind that that will take you to altitude 0. Our elevation is 4,300 feet, so there's ways that you have to calculate that as well, right? So the airport's at 4,000 feet, so automatically it's like we're at 29,000 feet and have to descend. So but the rule of 3 is pretty like easy as far as like, as long as you're not like too concerned about making sure that that's exactly accurate, right? Mav is still awake. You still working, or you finally get home? Excuse me. A little bit too bright. I like that. I'm home eating Chipotle, my man. Good. You deserve way too much rest. Cap, did you know that there are a lot of issues with the A320neos equipped with the Pratt & Whitney engines? I mean, I've been seeing... I need to drink my water. I've been seeing the reports. I don't know much about it. Just, yeah. As I said, I don't really follow all that much real-world stuff. Better not be Subway? No, he's off Subway for a month, right? Is that what it was, Mav? Went to sleep for a week. There's this thing called work and bills. Yeah, man. Fuck. Listen, next year, you got to take off the Monday, too, Mav. You got to do, like, the full week and then the Monday. You know? Bring back X-Plane. Man, there's tons of people that stream X-Plane, dude. So, I mean, if you really, really, really want to see X-Plane content, I mean, I know a great group of content creators that stream it. I'll be back in X-Plane. I don't know when, but I'll be back in X-Plane. At some point. Right, 17,000 for skis. We're 11 from Bear. My plan, we're 11 from Bear, and then, so we're about 15 miles. We're currently at 20,000 feet. 3,000 feet in 10 miles. Yeah, we're going to be very close. At 2,400 foot per minute. That's what we've been descending, which is pretty common, I would think. Do we have any speed restrictions? I know there are a few speed restrictions coming in here. Never mind, there's not. I must be thinking of something else. I don't see any speed restrictions. The only thing I see is Harper at 13 and Ante for 11. So that will be the next step down, as we'll plan for Hooper, not Harper, Hooper. No rain clouds and rain puddles on the ground? Yeah, no clouds, but my runway is full of X-Plane, man. Not a cloud in sight, but the tarmac and runway is covered in puddles. Hurricane blew through 6 hours ago, no problem. They did know what happened, Mav. That's it. They were watching. Do you think that engines start way too fast in the PMDG 7.3 after being in the sim that I was just in? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely they do. Yeah. We're 5 miles out from skis down to the last 1,000 feet, chat. I'm telling you, man, you don't need VNAV. Once you do this enough, you'll end up getting yourself on track almost perfectly. Like, you can't write that. We're going to be, what? 17,000. We're supposed to be at 17,000 feet at skis. We're 3.5 miles from skis at 17,200. I mean, it's just perfect. Just perfect. Gonna bring that speed back to 280 now. And then the next one was Hooper at 13,000 feet. So we'll plan Hooper at 13. Good. We're about 20 miles out now, so we can actually do that now. We'll just go down to 13. This is gonna be a pretty shallow, we'll just go at about 1,800 feet per minute, 1,600 foot per minute. Something like that should be good. We'll go 1,800 to start at 280 knots. We'll be good. Be going to bed as early as I can after work this week to get back on the grind. Yeah, no, it's craziness, man. You're an absolute madman. Absolute madman. Is it easy to learn how to fly the E-jets? Yes and no. Depends how quickly you learn. Do you learn, like, you know, new planes and stuff? They're a little bit quirky. The FMC is a little bit weird, the way that things are done. It's not really like a Boeing. It's not really like an Airbus. It's kind of its own little weird thing. I don't know. They're fun. But I just don't know if they're... I don't know if easy to learn would be the right wording. How much to donate to Captain Canada to get a 24-hour stream? That's an unobtainable number, man. It's not even... You don't want to know. It'll make you sick. Captain Robbie, 5 gifted members to the channel. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate you. That is incredibly kind. Thank you very, very much, man. I really, really do appreciate that. The plane is way better than a couple months ago, but it's flyable for that regional niche. Exactly, Robert. Yes, I would agree. I didn't own it a couple months ago. I've been holding off for quite a while. But, yeah. All right, 7 miles till Hooper. Coming through 14,000 feet, 1,000 feet to go. I think we're looking good again. Am I getting a contact me? Nope. Okay. Hopefully, it says that I can pick people up on TCAS. I don't know how well that works, but we'll see. All right, 13,000 feet. Hooper, good. Next one was 11,000 feet. We have to be above 11 at Diane. And then it's 11,000 feet at Ante. And our intercept is... Intercept at... I don't know if we'll take it all the way out to Potter, maybe. I think we'll aim for Camry. Camry at 9. Is Camry in there? I think I saw Camry, right? Yeah, Camry's there. Okay. Camry at 9,000 is what we'll aim for. All right, we're direct Diane. I'm going to go 11,000 feet, but I'm going to kind of descend us a little bit slower. We'll go like 500 feet per minute. Good, because we just need to be 11,000 for Ante, which is about 20 miles out. So, Philip, my man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for dropping the $10 donation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, let's get some love in chat for Philip. Thanks, Philip. Appreciate you, my man. Just got back home from holidays. From today's flights. EDI closed at 23:59 Zulu tonight, so I got a high-speed flight back home. Cost index of 100. Target speed sits too close to the barber poles for my liking. Damn, that is a little bit crazy. Get some crazy winds or something like that. But hey, at least you're back home, right, Adam? Hopefully relaxing. We're in a little bit of something new here tonight. We're in a little Embraer 175. A whopping 70 something. How many passengers did we have? A whopping 74 passengers today. 4 crew, 2 pilots, 2 flight attendants. Okay, I think we have our path available here. It's good. Speed's good at 280. Again, there's no speed restriction, so I'm just going to maintain that above 10,000. I see Salt Lake City Airport over there. Looking good. Philip, thanks so much, man. I appreciate you do that $10 as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. We've got Davis coming in with the $7 donation as well. Davis, huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you, dude.
I have $4 whole and 2 warm gummy bears for a 24-hour stream.
Oh, man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. Hey, Gap, how's the plane in terms of quality and realism? Do you recommend it? I don't know if I would recommend it, if I'm being 100% honest with you. My rating right now is about a 5.5, 6 out of 10. I would say if you're a, you know, you're comfortable flying an aircraft that does not have LNAV, VNAV, and a custom FMC, then I would say you'd probably enjoy it. But if you're somebody that is expecting a, you know, a finished product when you buy a, which I don't think there's anything wrong with, you expect a finished product when you buy a payware airplane, then I would say this probably isn't for you. But yeah. What's SLC's elevation? 4,400 feet. 42 something, I think it was. Airport elevation, 4231. Pretty cool. No ATC online, unfortunately. No ATC. Hey Cap, do you have a favorite memory from Ontario when not in the sim? A favorite memory from Ontario? I mean, probably plane spotting at LAX. That had to be like right up there. Like my, you know, top tier. That's something that I've always wanted to do ever since I was like a flight simmer. And I saw the in and out and that little plane spotting area. It was just somewhere that I really, really wanted to go. So the fact that I was able to do it with a bunch of friends and kind of, you know, get some really cool videos for you guys as well, and some plane spotting, that was, yeah. Real life flying into Salt Lake City is really cool. I know, we should ask Ryan. Oh, Ryan. Hey Cap, how does a 4060 with an i7 and 16 gigs of RAM sound? Should be good. I don't know much about the 4060s. I don't know much about the 40 series at all, man. I mean, obviously, other than frame gen. Does the 4060 have frame gen? If it has frame gen, then I would say you're probably fine. Any of these games that can use frame gen, they're pretty, performance is pretty wild. 11,000 feet, once again, perfectly crossing Ante. We are now all the way out to Cedar, which is 35 miles out there. On this approach. I'm going to pause the music. Actually, we'll go one more song. Cedar is 35 miles out here. So like I said, I don't think we're going to fly it all the way out to Cedar. I think what we'll do is we'll line ourselves up with Camry, and then we'll get down like that. But there's Salt Lake City. Of course, we got the PAC-SIM Salt Lake City. We're going to be landing on this side, and then we're taxiing in right over to here. The exact gate, I don't know if I can get it, Bravo 7. I don't know if I can plug that in now, but Salt Lake City, we're going to go Bravo, and we want it to be Bravo 7. And we're going to be, we'll go ASIG. Cool. Who's that? Invisible Grofer. My man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support. Says 1.5 years. Keep it up, brother. Butter it. Thanks so much, Grofer. Appreciate you, my man. Huge no floaties. If you didn't already, go check out our arrivals earlier. I felt like we had really good landings today. Especially the arrival into Portland. Felt really good, man. Really, really good. I don't know about the numbers, but the arrivals looked really good. Not a lot of float. Nice and smooth. So, yeah, fingers crossed for that, man. Thank you for the support, dude. 1.5 years. Incredible, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can pre-assign gates in GSX. You've been able to do that forever, man. Yeah. Coming through 10,000 feet, usually, AJ. It kind of allows you through 10,000 feet. You can kind of go through it. That's pretty cool. Gonna get all those on. Gonna get that on. Gonna get those on. A little bit of wing lights. Ooh, I like the wing lights on the Embraer. They actually light everything up. On GSX, I have an issue with jetways not working. Any thoughts? If you're landing at or flying into third party, make sure you disable third party jetways. That can be a lot of problems. Or just make sure that that your program is also up to date. That usually helps there. All right, there's Camry. What do we have to be at Camry for? 9,000. We're currently at 11. Okay, I don't see that being an issue. It is a pretty tight turn, but maybe we'll take it a little bit past Camry. I think we should be, because we're going to have to descend. We can't descend right now because of the terrain here. I don't think you're allowed to descend. So we'll have to be very careful with that. JJ Stevens, my man, dropping the 5 bomb. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much as well, JJ. I appreciate the support, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go to... We'll bug up 9,000, because that's where we're going to next. I'm going to bring the speed back down just a little bit as well. I'm going to bring it down to about 230. And our heading select needs to go over as well. Heading select, we're currently on 167, so we're going to want to go at like 77 would be ideal. 77 is 90-degree turn. Auto throttle, let's bring that back. We're going to aim for 230 now. And we'll get ready for our left turn momentarily. As soon as we do, we have to turn on our VL. VLR. Does E-Jets have traditional flight instruments at all? What do you mean, like traditional flight instruments? Like old school, like steam gauges and stuff like that? I'm not quite sure if I could be misunderstanding, but... Chat, she's pretty. I love the look of this thing. You see it in the Delta and the United liveries. Ooh, sexy.
A good plane spotting stream setup with you doing it would be such a vibe.
Yeah, it could be cool. I wish maybe one day we could set that up, but maybe one day, man. That would be pretty badass. JJ, thank you again, man, for the $5 donation. Appreciate it, my man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming to hang out tonight, man. All right, let's bring that speed down to 10. Good. 210 is set. We're going to go flaps uno. Actually, you know what? We can wait. It's fine. Actually, we're going to do it now. Flaps uno. Because that's going to help when we make that turn. Waiting for glide slope to come. It's not coming alive yet. So we've got 9,000 in now. I'm going to go vertical speed, and we're going to descend at about 1,000 feet per minute down to 9,000. We'll actually go 1,200 foot per minute. And then we're going to make a left turn here soon as well. You can see we're kind of in an open area. We don't need to worry about that terrain. It's a little bit over there and back behind us. We are going to make a left turn here soon. We're going to make the left turn now. We'll go heading select. Good. And I'm going to pause the music. And I'm going to turn the sounds up. And we're going to enjoy a nice arrival here, chat. Alright, good. I'm going to shallow that descent out because I want to get a nice continuous descent here. 210 on the speed's perfect. I'm going to flip this over to Loc 1. 344 on the course. Should flip itself over. I don't like that it's on that side right now, but we'll see what it does. Alright, beautiful. And we're going to go heading select. Will put us on about a 45-degree intercept, so 340 is the runway heading. We'll go to like 025. Should be for a nice intercept that way. We are slightly below glide slope profile, so that's perfect. We're descending at 800 foot per minute. We want to be just slightly below. We can try and intercept it at the exact same time. That'd be perfect as well.
My mom doesn't like flying into LAX from Yale because it's a pain in the butt to get to rental cars. Had to go around in LAX once during a hurricane.
Jesus, that's crazy, man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you for the support. Incredibly kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is, yeah, we flew into Ontario, I think, for that exact reason. I just didn't want to have to deal with driving to LA, man. Driving through LA and rental cars and stuff, just bananas. Thanks for the support, dude. Appreciate you as always, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go to our perf page. We're going to go to landing. We're going to go to landing. VAP 138 on the approach speed. What are you doing? Are you going to line me up properly? Yes? No? Maybe so? It says we're on localizer. I'm going to let the aircraft do its thing. It seems like it's a little bit lost right now, but hopefully it figures itself out. We're on 9,000 feet. We should intercept glide slope here any second as well. Glide slope intercept. Waiting for that to go green. There's glide slope intercept. Okay, good. 15 miles out. No need to worry about the speed quite yet. We're at 190. Everything's perfectly fine with that. Love that hum right there. Love that sound. The sounds aren't bad. They could use a little bit of work, but they're not that bad. I'm going to get all the lights on here. We're set up. A little like whoa, whoa. It's nice. The callouts are for Boeing, right? Yeah, they're the same. Like, yeah. There is an FlightSim sound pack, yeah. I actually think that, like, I don't know, I'd probably be fine with that. I've heard that it's a pain in the ass to install, just because the aircraft is constantly updating as well, so it makes it a little bit tricky. All right, speed back to 180. Let's get ready to drop gear. We're currently just shy of 10 miles now. Eight miles out now, so we'll drop the gear. Flaps position 2. Speed can get rolled back to 170. Final approach speed was
2,500.
Or VAP, sorry, was 138. I don't know why that 2,500 is so loud. I thought I turned it down. 138 on the VAP. Let's get fully configured here. Good. Let's go flaps position 3. 160 knots, flaps position 4. And through 155 knots, flaps position 5, which will be our landing flaps. Confirm that down there like that. Good. Is there like a dome light on or something like that? I feel like there's a dome light. Yeah, there is. Okay, good. Ah, there we go. So much better. I was like, damn, it's crazy bright in here. Okay, well, friends, let's enjoy the arrival, shall we? Joystick cam's going on. Shades are coming off. Let's do it, shall we? My airplane.
Autopilot. Autopilot.
My
Throttle.
throttles. Beautiful. Cool. Ready to go, chat. And auto brake and replay. Recording. Good. Pretty sure you guys are yelling at me for that. It's been a while since we landed in Salt Lake. Always a fun one coming in here, though. Alright, sounds are up. Enjoy, guys.
Approaching minimum 400. Minimums.
Continue.
300.
Slight crosswind from the left.
$200. $100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverser, slows down gently. Decelerating. knots stowed.
Auto brake.
Vacate to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Salt Lake City. In fact, they feel really good. I feel like 180 on the landing rate. I don't know. That felt really good. But I feel like those numbers are just a little bit high. But regardless, super happy with that one again. Another great landing. Not floaty at all. It's perfect. All right, we're going we're going to make a right here onto Bravo. Don't get in anybody's way. Good. We're going to make a right onto Bravo. Seems accurate. Maybe. Could have been. Regardless, I'm happy with that one. Really, really smooth. I'm actually landing the jet pretty damn well. All right, we'll make a right here onto Bravo, and we'll clean everything up. Perfect landing, 180 is nothing. Sweet, thank you. A little bit off center line there. Crosswind kind of got me a little bit squirrely, but other than that, pretty good. Dome lights on. Landing lights are off. Strobe lights off. Stop the clock. 1 hour and 35 minutes. 1 hour 35. Our gate should be... They should be over there waiting for us. We'll see. We'll see if they are. Josh, what's up, man? With a $10 donation. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support, dude. Appreciate you. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Not the best performance here at night, I will say that. 28 FPS right now. Eek. And that should be our gate right there. They are waiting for us. Beautiful. All right. APU open. And APU start. Before we shut down engines, I have to go flaps full. Otherwise, we won't get flaps for the replay. How do you clean up while taxiing? Your mind will explode? Dude, you have to remember, man. Think about how many flights I do a week. Think about how many flights I do in a year. This shit is like clockwork, man. It's like nothing anymore. I mean, sometimes it can be a little bit much, especially when you're also talking on radio and stuff, but... I don't know why it says standard. I don't know if it like reset itself. Maybe I didn't even set it. I could have sworn we did coming through 18,000 feet. We set 3006. That could have been me though. It could have been me forgetting it. APU's on.
Always a pleasure to watch you perform those greasy landings.
Hey man, thank you. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks so much. APU's on. Engine number 2 is off. Engine number 1 is off. Red beacon light is off. Do we get a dance? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Salt Lake City. Dance. Chat. Yes. We win, chat. She knew. She's like, new aircraft. Let's do it. There's our dance. When she salutes. She's going to give us a salute or a bow. It's the salute. Oh. Okay. She's getting spicy with it a little bit now. I feel like this is for, like, back at the hotel room. This is a little bit of a interesting, a little bit of a slower dance. Okay. Yep. Apparently she's happy. She's having a great time. I don't remember them doing that, but no problem. Sure.
The boarding requested.
The boarding requested. There we go, friends. Oh, what do you mean even? She even pulled us further in than we're supposed to be. You're going to call that... And I don't know, the jet bridge isn't connecting as well. Hello? Can you connect? Oh, okay, there we go. Jet bridge is now connecting. We'll open up you. The rest of those should get opened as well. Didn't I request deboarding? Deboarding requested. Oh, probably waiting for the jet bridge then. Okay, well there we have it. Beautiful. A great evening of flying, friends. I hope you guys did enjoy that one. The wings are sorry, the flaps are set full just for the replay right now.
This girl is coming back to the hotel with candy and dye, that's for sure. She's a zesty one.
She's a zesty one. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you as always, man. GSX isn't happy here. I'm just going to restart the Kutal script. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's not happy. Let's go ahead and close these guys. Let's go ahead and go to our replay system. Let's go ahead and stop our replay. Let's go ahead and change the time. I'm going to bring it back here just a little bit so we can actually see what we're doing and actually watch the replay. I'll make it so like it's, you know, the sun is setting, but we'll go to like right about there. Something like that. Cool. Let's go ahead and make sure that all of our lights are on here for our replay. Yes, good, cool. And then let's go ahead and watch the replay, shall we, chat? We are disconnected from FlightSim, yes, and we'll hit the play button. Sorry, I didn't mean for it to be that loud. Throttle. Let's go forward. We'll watch the approach coming in here. Right about there should be good. We'll pin that. We'll watch some replays coming in. Give you a nice little wing view of the sun setting over there as well. That'd be beautiful. She wants a pilot husband. You guys are way too much, man. Way too much, chat. Simmer down now. Simmer down now. Mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you all so much for being here this evening. I truly do appreciate y'all, man. Thank you everybody for coming to hang out today. My first stream back since vacation, world flight, and all that fun stuff. Thanks for making it a great one. Hope you guys have enjoyed the content. Again, something completely new. I needed something new, chat, so something completely new here. You know what? I actually take that. I take that as a what was it, 180 something, I think is the landing rate. I fully accept that that was a 181 or whatever the landing rate that it gave us. Felt like it as well. Firm, but not firm, right on the numbers, exactly the way that you want it. What was it? A 183, but that's where it gets me, 094G. I guess. I don't know. Anyways, it was fine. Chat, thanks so much for coming to hang out today. Again, mods, donors, sponsors, thank you all so for the support, man. Appreciate every single one of you. Thank you all so much for being here. You guys are incredible. To everybody else that cannot donate with a monetary value, but donates with their time, their effort, coming in here, smashing down the thumbs up button, keeping chat busy. Thanks for coming to hang out, friends. I truly do appreciate every single person that comes here to watch my streams and hang out with me. You guys are the best. I always say this, best community out there, man. So thank you all very much for support. Truly do appreciate every single one of you. Enjoy the replays. Next live stream for me is going to be on Saturday. We're going to be back in the Embraer. I don't know where we're going to be going. Maybe we're going to be departing Salt Lake on a Delta Embraer, Endeavor or something like that. We'll see. But most likely out of Salt Lake, and we'll go somewhere, and it should be a blast. I'm very much looking forward to it. Whoa, man. Josh coming in with the $100 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Josh. Thank you very much for support, dude. That's incredibly kind, man. How am I supposed to leave now, Josh, after you drop a fat hundo bomb? My man. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the streams. Incredible, 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 man. Guys, enjoy your replays. Can we please see a huge no floaties for Josh coming in with the $100 donation? Incredible, man. Incredible, incredible. He goes, oh no, you're not doing another flight? Damn it, man. Don't make me feel bad, Josh. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the support, man. That is incredibly kind. I'll stay here for a couple more replays just for you, man. Thank you for support, dude. I truly do appreciate you, man. What is your opinion on this plane? About a 5.5 or 6 out of 10. It's got the bare bones. It's got a fun flight model. It's got good texturing, good modeling. They need that custom FMC, and they need that VNAV bad. If you're okay flying without any of those two things, it can be fun, and it can kind of bridge the gap between not really having much else other than a 737 and an A320 right now, and an A300 that's worth flying unless you don't fly GA.
Thanks all that you do.
Yeah. Josh, I appreciate you, man. Thank you again for the support, dude. I hope you enjoyed this evening's flight. It was fun. Like I said, I'm having fun flying the jet. I feel like I'm flying the jet really well as well. My landings have been really damn good. That one was a little bit, we got a little bit off center line there. You can see where that crosswind kind of picked me up a little bit there. But other than that, I would say that was a good one. And I'm looking forward to doing some more flights this weekend with you guys, man. So guys, enjoy the replays. Thanks for coming to hang out. Enjoy the outro tune. And I will see everybody on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. See